I was doing it.
So I'm like up at 11 o'clock at night to get steam pre-workouts. I won't sleep for a week doing this.
Hi guys, it's Gavin and Paul Bilton here at the Welsh Fit Expo. It's an amazing day celebrating everything fit and Welsh. I'm here with my stand, Area51 Believe Compass All, my new merchandise. I always believe in, like Believe Compass All, and also bye.
For Rebecca and Gavin, you up for answering anything? Yeah? Anything? You'll regret you said that. Right, just stick your hands in the air if you have a question. I will come over to you. Hand you the mic. You ask the guys a question. So who's got a question first? I can't even see with these lights. You got a question?
How often do you train and where do you train?
So I train around 4 times a week, 2 to 3 hours a session. I train in Spartan Training Centre in Wrexham, is my kind of main gym that I train. And I also do cardio, 45 minutes walking every morning.
Yeah, myself, about 4 or 5 times a week, 3-4 hours a day. I train at my own gym, Area51, get down there. Yep, bunch of weirdos over there. Strongest gym in Wales, fact.
Yeah, but I'm not there.
Yeah, but you need to come down, no? Definitely. So I train a lot. It's great.
Okay, hands up for the next question.
Okay.
Right at the front, that's easy.
Well, this goes to both of you, actually. What's your guilty pleasure? I.e. cheap meal, silly programme that you watch on TV, whilst you're eating a cheap meal. Can you tell I'm dieting?
I love Disney, so my guilty pleasure would literally be to have a Domino's pizza and watch a Disney film and sing all the Disney songs.
I'm a big fan of Rick and Morty, if anyone knows Rick and Morty, Pickle Rick. Yeah, who's that? Yeah, Eddie Hall. It's a private joke. Cheap meal, definitely be a pizza. Yeah, just chilling out, Rick and Morty all day long. Maybe The Big Bang Theory as well, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's class. And yeah, just a lot of food, pizzas. Get it in now.
Rebecca, what is your cheat meal? You just tell us.
A Domino's pizza with garlic bread.
Great choice.
What? Barbecue base.
Simon thinks if you have a barbecue base, you have mix and stick and piss. That's his whole thing. That's his whole thing.
Right, we've got another question at the front.
Alright guys, this is a question going out to both of you. Who or what inspired you to start doing what you do?
So 7 years ago I met my partner and I had just come back from a really severe rugby injury where I couldn't walk for 6 months, and he agreed to kind of just rehabilitate that and help me lose a bit of weight because I was about 8 stone heavier than I am now. And I was in a bad place mentally. I was suicidal, to be honest. And he made me believe that I could achieve great things. He told me that within 5 years he would make me the world's strongest woman, and he did. I became the world's strongest woman in 2021. And yeah, he sadly passed away in December, which is why we held the Rebecca Roberts Classic Strong Woman competition out there, and if any of you watched it, and we dedicated the trophies to him because he played a massive part in the sport, in making me who I am today and giving me the platform and the confidence to be able to pass that on to other people and inspire other people to lift and to go out and achieve amazing things.
Yeah, just enjoy lifting weights. I played rugby for a while before I did this, and I always wanted to be like a strong rugby player, but then the desire to become the strongest man on the planet has taken over. About 5 years into this sport, and it just helps with everything, I think. When you're having a shit day, just go and lift weights. yeah, I think everyone has the outlet. It could be like driving past cars, or I don't know, reading a book. But for a lot of people, it's lifting weights, because them 2-3 hours you're in the gym, nothing really matters. You just concentrate on the lifting weights, and the world seems perfect for them 3 hours you're in the gym. There's no issues. You don't give a shit what's going on outside in the real world when you're lifting the weights. It's most people's churches, if you want to put it like that. So what inspired me is just the fact that I want to be the strongest man to ever come out of Wales, and then become the strongest man on the planet. So yeah, and I believe I will do that within the next 2 years.
That was a brilliant question. And also, can we just put our hands together for Paul, who inspired the competitions outside today? Hands up for the next question. Going to get my steps in today.
If you could compete against anyone, past or present, who would it be?
Gary Taylor, if I know he's still about, but he was the last man to ever win it from Wales in 1993, but he won absolutely everything. He was a proper giant slayer. The man was like tiny, but he destroyed everyone he ever went against. So if I could compete against somebody, it'd be Gary Taylor, or even maybe Big Z in his prime. That'd be pretty cool.
I think for me it'll be an American lady called Victoria Long, just because she's the only strong woman in the world that I haven't actually beaten in a competition yet, and I want another rematch because I really want to beat her.
Nice.
Brilliant. Any more questions? Stick your arms up. Come to you in a sec.
So when you're eating your most, how many calories do you consume? Like when you're bulking, getting as strong and heavy as you can?
So when I was bulking up for the Arnold Pro in Ohio in March this year, I was on around 6,500 calories. Currently I'm on around 3,500, 4,000, just because I'm cutting down a little bit before I bulk back up again to World's Strongest Woman in December.
When I was like my heaviest, I'd say I'm light, I'm still 28 stone, but I was like 215 kilograms, so about 33 stone, and I was probably on about 12,000 calories a day. A lot of that was garbage. I got into a really bad place with it because I was big, I thought I was strong. I'm like 6 stone lighter, I'm stronger than I've ever been. Like this Gav now would whoop Gav a couple of years ago, so got to be very careful to eat, but I was eating a lot of junk food and it just doesn't help. My strength didn't go with my size, but I'm lighter, I'm stronger, so got to be very careful with the diet. But my heaviest, I was on about 12,000 a day, maybe even more if I was feeling peckish. Like.
Right, another question.
Hello. Can I ask kind of how you prep for competition? So either building up, what do you get into mindset-wise, and then also just before, so like whether that's food or I don't know what you kind of do, but how do you kind of get your game face on?
So you get the events maybe 12 weeks beforehand, and then that's all you do is focus on them and everything around them to make you to give you the best lift. So if it's log press for reps, you just working towards that weight, never really touching the weight. Maybe once or twice you'll feel how heavy it is through reps, but mostly it's just building for repetition, or if it was a max. And then nothing really changes with your diet. Maybe you add just some more carbs leading up to the show. Try and keep everything the same, because if you start changing stuff, then that can't affect you. Just eat and drink what you would normally on a heavy day, a heavy session, because that's what it'll be. Maybe you have like something the night before, just give you some more calories, and maybe if that's your tick, you like that. But generally my diet doesn't change that much, and my training is just I focus on them events and become the best I can at them events, ready to smash whoever I go against.
Yeah, it's basically the same as what Gav said. Like I just listen to my coach and do everything that my coach tells me to a T. And yeah, leading up to a competition, I will have like a Domino's pizza the night before. That has literally been my mantra for the last 7 years. And on the day, if it's a fast-paced competition, I will literally just squeeze honey into my mouth, like between events, because it's just quick carbs that aren't very processed. Because like sweets and stuff upset my stomach a little bit, but honey is just really good. It's quick, you don't have to chew it. It just gets the energy in like really quick.
Right, any other questions?
What's your best joke?
Put them on the spot.
Come on, Gav.
That is a bit of pressure.
Why was the Mexican taking anxiety medication? Because he had Hispanic attacks.
That was a good one.
Original.
Throw one off me. What do you call a dog that can do magic tricks? A labracadabrador. Just like that. Tom. Oh yes, thank you.
Right, that's a good question to end on. I just have one more question before we finish. Currently, what are you training for? When are the next competitions? What stage are you at right now?
So I am currently in the prep for Europe's Strongest Woman to retain my Europe's Strongest Woman title. And then I have Britain's Strongest Woman, which is a Giants Live competition coming up. And then World's Strongest Woman out in America in December to hopefully get that title back.
And then the Liverpool one, hopefully at the end of the year, right?
Oh yeah. And then Liverpool at the end of the year as well, which will be the Nations Comp, which hopefully me and Gav will both be part of.
The next big one for me will be the deadlift show in Cardiff. Make sure you get your tickets, 2nd September, Giants Live. I'm planning on pulling £1,000 and will make me the first Welshman to ever do that, so it's pretty cool. And then go on to win the show, but also there's the show classic that I'm reserved for, so hopefully I get a call up for that. Hopefully someone falls over and breaks like a finger or something. I mean, yeah, nothing too serious, just a finger, so they're okay. But I'm hoping for a call up for that. But that's it really. A couple of SELs, I got Portugal in a few weeks, but the real goal now is to put £1,000 in September and then get ready for next year then. And obviously whoop the Americans again in Liverpool. Go Team Britain. Yeah. America, you suck. And then that's about it really, yeah.
Brilliant. Well, best of luck for all those competitions. You've got a lot going on. But let's hear it for Rebecca and Gavin.
There's one.
Can you see both of us?
Yeah, just about.
Is your head even in it?
Kind of. Up a little bit.
That's such a random amount of likes.
I know.
Random amount of what? Likes.
Yes, guys, that's the end of the day. The show was a great success. It's the first of a lot of shows to come of the Rebecca Roberts Classic. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube and my Instagram page, and also give the Butler Boys a shout on Instagram. Cheers, guys.